That's awesome. Okay. On the list building side of things and the cold email side of things, how many cold emails should you be sending per day? Per week, per month? Give me some metrics to kind of top of the funnel down to the bottom of the funnel for appointments.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess I'll start. I think echoing what Rob said, I think, cadence is important, and you're kind of asking about that as well. That kind of flows in naturally.
Yep.
So I think a great cadence is once a week, right? You as the business owner or the VA/SDR goes in and runs a new job, right? We'll find anywhere from 40, 50, 60% of the contacts, right? For the domains that we found advertising. One of the SDR's key roles should definitely be helping add to that, right? For the contacts that we don't find, going and supplementing that data. And then ultimately, we should be sending 3 to 4 cold emails, right, over the course of about 2 weeks. I like to put 2 to 3 days in between my follow-up attempts. And by going out that long, you're really going to catch the people that are busy one day, forget about you, or the people that went on vacation, or they're out of office. And always at the end, I like to put in what I call a breakup email, right? And that's my last email. And it's like, we're going to close your file. I'm going to, assume that you don't want anything to do with me. See you later. That email crushes it, right? And it's so made up. It's like, I'm going to close your file. Like, what does that even mean, right?
Right.
Like, but it works. It's like, I'm going away. This is it. I'm pissed off. And it's like, wait. I have been seeing all your emails. Sorry. And the email before that, I think, is really important too. So typically the third email, what I like to do is I like to ask if it's the right person, right? I've been emailing you, you haven't responded. I'm offering value, right? You haven't taken me up on anything. Are you the right person? Like, am I barking up the wrong tree, basically, is the angle of the email. And those do really well. So then you're left with like 2 different outreach angles. And, we have lots of different templates inside the platform that have worked really well. As Rob said, we lead with personalization and data that they can't find anywhere else. So it's really easy to get a yes, like, that's super interesting, and I haven't been offered that before.
Very cool.
In terms of warm up, though, I think is kind of the second part of the question.
Okay.
I think whenever you do cold email, you need to do anywhere from 1 to 2 weeks of cold email warm up, and they make it super easy these days. Like in the past, it was really hard because you had to actually get good open rates, get good reply rates, get good engagement. And now there's tools out there that help you get that programmatically, right? And so, like, you don't have to be good at all those things to actually get a really warm email address to ensure that what you're sending actually gets delivered. So there's tools like Lumlist and Warmbox that will help you for $10 to $20 per email account, get those email accounts, those cold email accounts, warmed up and ready to start sending.
Got it. Okay. So for those that don't know, why would you warm up an inbox?
Yeah, so I guess first off, zoom out one more step is like, you always want to be sending cold email not from your primary domain, right? So if you're a dental marketing agency and your website is dentalmarketingagency.com, right? You'd want to probably pick like the .net or the .org or add a separate word in there, and you're going to use that domain specifically to send cold email from. Okay. Why? Because if it ever gets blacklisted, it ever gets hurt, you get flagged for spamming, right? Your primary domain isn't going to get flagged. So you always want to set that up as a precaution. And when you're setting up a brand new domain and you start sending out 10, 20, 30 cold emails a day, it doesn't look very natural. Right. And then you start to follow up with people, and all of a sudden you're at a couple hundred outbound emails a day. It looks very strange to Google. That's not normal behavior. Right. So we want to take a little bit of time and start building it up and show Google that you can be trusted. Right. Like that your emails are going to get open. They're going to get engaged with. They're going to get replies. And we find that a lot of times Google, if you don't do that, will send like a shutdown notice, and they'll just tell you that they've shut it down for suspicious activity. And a lot of people are like, oh no, and they stop dead in their tracks. But like, if you just go back and you appeal it, in my experience, almost every time they're like, yep, no problem. It's your account's reactivated, and you can start sending emails like quite literally immediately. So just because Google flags you, don't give up. Keep going for sure.